The Pistons earlier arriving at the arena. Hard to imagine a group looking more confident. On the road, they've always got their game faces on. Welcome, everyone, to NBA basketball. And Brent, for those star-laden teams, this has to be a difficult time of year to stay completely focused.
Well, those teams have a bigger goal in mind, BA, all the time. And there is no doubt, they always think health first, getting proper rest, and making sure they're playing their best basketball come playoff time.
Now let's check out the starters for the Detroit Pistons. Isaiah Stewart out there with Duren. Then there's Bojan Bogdanovic. Then there's Hayes. And it's Ivy in a two-guard. Duren, no good. And here's Chicago. Pass to Vucevic. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine.
As we've seen him develop in this league, Levine has become a better passer, willing to move the rock.
And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot that time not on target. So the Bulls will take it the other way. Vucevic, the pass to DeRozan. Takes a three. Knocks down the long J.
And what's interesting, the three ball isn't a big part of DeRozan's game. But when he's feeling it, he can make it happen.
Here in the first, a little over a minute played so far. Hayes, the pass to Stewart. Bogdanovic on the wing. Coming off a terrific game against Minnesota.
That's 0 for 4 now. Time to slow it down and maybe get the best possible shot the next time down.
And finished off by Hayes.
Quick hands by Hayes with the steal there, and he gets that fast break going.
Pass to Dosunmu. Using his post moves to get the 2 points.
He just takes advantage of the D in a way that very few players playing today can do.
Well, Grant, one thing Levine has done since entering the league, he's taken his strength training very seriously.
No question. I mean, he can play a much more physical brand of ball now. We even see him post up with his back to the basket, converting through contact. It's just part of his overall evolution.
Now here's Williams, providing this team some offensive stability. A little over 10 points a game.
It's exciting to look at a young player like Killian Hayes, who's got a lot of raw potential and is still fighting to find his way and how he's going to make solid contributions to his team.
And while the Pistons need to improve at both ends, Brent, offense is where they've struggled the most.
Yeah, last season near the bottom in field goal percentage and three-point percentage. They've got the playmakers, but they've got to convert and finish off those plays and get more consistent on the offensive end.
And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Here's Dosunmu. He's defended by Hayes. 2 points. That one goes.
They've really come out swinging, hitting 4 of their first 5 shots.
Hayes inside. Oh, DeRozan with the block. And he recovers it. Levine with it. Guarded by Stewart. And Levine throws it down.
A slam dunk contest champion, Zach LaVine can throw it down with style.
Hayes in the high post. His last outing, he had 18 points. Here's Levine. And here is Vucevic. Pass to Dosunmu. Caruso, he's checked in for Dosunmu. Bogdanovic against DeRozan. Again, the Bulls score.
Oh, the lost art of the mid-range jumper. DeRozan dialing it in.
Pass to Stewart to the right side. Tries it from 16, and it's Chicago with a board.
Maybe a time to rest him right now, just give him a bit of a breather, try to help him get back on track.
And it's DeRozan missing.
Maybe a little false confidence there. Not a high percentage shot for him.
Coaches will tell you that's a bad shot, but when your teammates tell you that, you probably got to think about it. Leaping ability is off the charts. Not the biggest power forward, but outstanding at rising up off the ground.
Vucevic gets the bucket.
The short stroke of Vucevic when he added that three-point shot in his 6th season. He has loads of trust in his jumper.
Time called here. The Pistons decide to talk it over. Back on draft night 2017, the Bulls trading away their star, Jimmy Butler.
And what a haul they got from Minnesota. Zach LaVine, the headliner, and he's turned out to be a franchise player. It's tough to win one of those type of deals, but Chicago got a stud.
And the Pistons going with a whole new group out there. Here's Bay, coming off a 31-point game. Here's Joseph. And no good, trying to use the glass. 1:41 left in the opening quarter. Here's Bradley. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
The big story thus far, how well they've shot the rock.
Here's Joseph, defended by Dragic. And that one's good. Joseph.
All the way to the bucket, no resistance. Just swipe the candy from him.
Here's Caruso. And the Bulls tack on 2 more.
Now, some guys have a hard time finding their teammates in those possessions. Dragic is always looking to dish to get it to the open man.
Caruso against Burks. From the high post. And it's Chicago with a board. DeRozan's got 4 rebounds now. Caruso, the pass to Dragic. Drummond inside. He's covered by Bay. And he comes up with a bucket.
And Drummond can sit on that weak side block or in front of the rim and just be a tough guy to move out from the lane. He'll get those offensive rebounds.
Now here's Burks. Boy, he's been patient so far. Nothing yet on the scoreboard. There's 37 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Pass to Bay. Outside Burks. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Livers.
And just refusing to give up second chance points. Excellent defensive rebounding.
No good on the triple. Back to Bradley. Lays it up and banks it in. Bradley's got his second basket.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area and just dominating, controlling that spot.
With the utmost belief in his game, he's able to beat opponents in a number of ways.
And indeed, they're going to look at it again. They need to be certain he beat the...
The previous play is under review.
Exactly what happened. They'll go to the monitors as this is a big call.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And the ruling is in. The call stands. No bucket. So no change in the score as we end the quarter.
Good move.
And so it's Chicago, up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their key to consistency has been their dominance in the paint. They've been the more physical team. We'll be right back with you shortly. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And guys, what's your take on the Bulls so far?
They are looking engaged so far, especially on offense.
Well, if they wanted to start well, this would be it. They seized momentum right away, and they just didn't let it go in that quarter.
LaVine is the 2 with Williams at the 3. Derek Jones is out there with Nikola Vucevic. And it's White in at the point. That's the Bulls 5 as we get into the second quarter. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the Pistons focusing on improving their scoring. Coach Dwayne Casey said, quote, "This is an offensive league. In today's game, you've got to be able to shoot the 3 because you can't make enough 2s to win. It's tough to defend the 3, so you've got to keep that scoreboard moving." Back to you.
Floor spacing at a premium, Allie. Thank you. Here's White. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
To the paint. Duren, no good.
You have to credit their effort. I mean, they've done an amazing job on the glass.
Outside, Williams. Back to White. Uses the glass to finish the layup. White's got 4 points this quarter. Brent, some people have talked about the return of the mid-range jumper. Is that something you've seen as well?
I don't know, BA, if it ever really left. I mean, the guys that we talk about often have been doing it for years and doing it well. So coaches who understand that they have players that have a tremendous skill to make shots and make tough shots are still going to lean on possessions where that shot is offered up to the rim.
Setting each other up beautifully. I love it. 8 of their last 10 points coming off assist.
Hayes with it. Now guarded by White. Bogdanovich from long range. And again, the Pistons missing. Williams on the wing. Defended by Bogdanovich. Three-pointer, Vucevic. Sinks it from distance. Vucevic has got 9.
They've been very well-rounded and extremely focused.
Coaching staff probably most proud of the effort of this team on both ends of the floor here tonight.
And the Pistons call time here. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. Stewart, he's checked in for the Pistons. To the left wing. Here's Hayes. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, guys, the city of Chicago is used to the highest standard. The shadow of those Michael Jordan teams still looms large.
The first one falls. It feels like once you get a taste of winning, you never want that to end, Grant.
But the reality is, for most franchises, it does end for long periods of time. I hope the fans do appreciate this current Bulls team. There's something to be proud of.
So he gets them both. Chicago with the ball. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Here's Vucevic. Again gets it to go. He can't miss. 5 for 5.
And why go away from attacking inside if the D has no answer for you?
Hayes for 3. Jones grabs the board.
And they're up considerably because of their efforts on the glass.
Pass to Levine. Dosunmu on the wing. From outside the arc. That drops. And it comes off an assist from Levine. Levine's got 4 assists now tonight.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
Levine. Oh, he missed the chippy right there.
I admire the play call. They just couldn't capitalize.
Yeah, an efficient offensive possession. They found the look that they wanted, just didn't go in.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Levine finds Jones. From the top of the key. Doesn't go for him. And Detroit will go the other way with it. They'll be playing host to New Orleans for their next one. And that'll launch a 4-game homestand for them. Duren with the bucket.
They're going to work inside. I like how confident Jalen is from this area.
Chicago has gone 2 for 2 from the arc here in the second. Dosunmu for 3. Duren with a rebound. Well, the Pistons shooting just 33% so far in this game. Here's Hayes. Jones with the block. And they're able to recover. Oh, boy. Looks like he was injured there.
Yeah, that type of injury is always worrisome. Hopefully, he's okay.
Yeah, it reminds you of what's really important. Health, number 1. Everything else comes after that.
Here's Joseph. 1:57 left to play in the half. 5 to shoot. Here's Knox. Sinks the tray.
And when you're trailing in a game, it can be tempting to try to go for the big play.
The Bulls have gone 7 for 11 in the second quarter. Here's Bradley. Shot is good. Off the back rim and in. Bradley's got 6.
He drops yet another dime, just facilitating this offense like a maestro.
Pass to Knox. Fires the three. Bradley grabs the board.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
The Sumu can't hit.
That's a shocker there. Did not expect him to miss from that range. He's got to be shooting close to 60% from there.
Here's Burks. He's looking good. 2 buckets in 3 attempts.
Beautiful timing, execution, great move to the rack.
The Bulls have gotten 8 of 13 shots to fall in the second quarter. Here's Bradley. Shot is good. Dragic making the play. Dragic has got his 3rd assist of the night. And the Pistons shooting only 31% in the second quarter of this one. Down low. Here's Livers. An easy 2 on the layup.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. That's why they continue to get attacked.
DeRozan outside. No good from outside. Outside Burks. Pass to Joseph. The 3-ball. Bradley grabs the board. Chicago has got 4 of 7 threes to go so far in this game. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. This one for 3. The rebound by Burks. The 3 is up. And so it's Chicago in control with a 16-pointed alley as always. Thank you.
Hey, everyone. And in this game, we have 2 top performers. Kind of like us, guys. Now, looking at the first half of play in our featured game, what a disaster it's been for the Pistons. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. Nikola Vucevic has been sensational.
He's been dominating down low. Gotta assume they'll keep feeding him the rock.
Oh, man, pouring it on right now, and why wouldn't you?
All right, time for an injury report.
Hi, guys. The head athletic trainer for Detroit provided some information, who said the X-ray has confirmed the bad news. It's a broken elbow. They won't let a player this injured back into the game or probably any game for the foreseeable future. Guys?
All right, that's good intel. We've definitely been thinking of him, and now we have some more clarity, guys.
Yeah, they now have all the information they need in order to determine the next steps.
Everybody wishing the best for him. We all know how badly he wants to be out there playing alongside his teammates and competing.
And on the floor for Dwayne Casey starting the second half. They've got Ivy, Isaiah Stewart out there with Bojan Bogdanovic. Then it's Duran, and it's Burks in at the point guard position. That one's good for 2.
You have to put a body on Duran. He's quick, he's athletic, and he has that 7'5" wingspan.
Here's Williams. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line.
Great job drawing the foul and almost converted the shot as well.
And he knocks down the first one.
You have to think with this Pistons squad that all eyes are on the future as opposed to the here and now. Young guys focused on reaching their potential.
And Williams drops them both. So where do you see the ceiling for this younger Pistons team as they continue to grow?
B.A., it's always difficult to predict the limits of a team. But as long as they continue to steadily develop, they can become a unit with playoff potential. Oh, he has a lot of tools in the toolkit. That right there was just one of them.
Right around a minute and a half played in the third quarter. Pass to DeRozan. Fires from deep. And again, no good by Chicago. The Pistons have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. And here's Ivy from the arc. The shot misses, and the Bulls going the other way now.
It wouldn't surprise me to see him find his touch and still be a factor. Don't count them out yet.
Good on the bucket. DeRozan's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Okay, good game plan. Start the second half. 3 of 4 so far from the field.
Burks goes in. Nice assist and nice finish. Solid play all the way around.
And I'll tell you what, that's what being unselfish is all about. Ivy finding the open man.
Levine passes to Vucevic. Here's Williams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
The free throw drops for Williams. The Bulls making a switch here. Caruso's checked in. Bay, he's checked in for Detroit. Diallo comes in for Burks. And Williams drops them both. Boy, viewership numbers are on the rise. NBA business is booming. I guess it's a good time to own a piece, eh, Grant?
Hey, B.A., you said it best. The league is in great shape. We have great leadership, talent. It's an exciting time, and I think the league has more growth globally in the years to come. Yeah, as of right now, Jalen Duren kind of seems like a classic big man. He can block, he can rebound, and he really focuses on finding close-range looks.
And the Bulls making a change here. Jones is checked in.
And in Jaden Ivey and Jalen Duren, the Pistons taking arguably the 2 best athletes in the 22 draft. The youth movement is on, and Detroit is definitely fun to watch.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
And stolen by Caruso. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, guys, the NBA markets itself behind its star players, but Commissioner Adam Silver understands what makes the game tick. He said, quote, "This is a team sport. In order to truly win championships and compete at the highest level, all the players have to come together."
So true, Allie. Thank you. Here's Diallo, and it's flushed down. A nice jam.
And that's playing big right there. Jackhammers it down.
Went up with some bad intentions. Wow, that had some power on it. Caruso can't hit that one. The Pistons have gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. For 3, Diallo. Offensive rebound. Oh, he goes up high for the 2-handed slam.
At 6'11", it's a short trip for Duren up to the rim, and the rookie powers it down with enthusiasm.
Kept alive. Here's Vucevic, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Vucevic has got 15.
And that's a backbreaker for the defense. I mean, offensive boards like that run momentum against you.
Yeah, that pops your confident balloon out there, just completely deflating when plays like that happen.
Chicago making some changes. Andre Drummond comes in for Vucevic, and Dragic has subbed in for Levine. And so it's Detroit with it. Drummond passes to DeRozan. Now Jones. The layup off target. Here's Joseph. Pass to Bay. There's a minute 47 left in the third quarter. Shot clock at 6. No good there with a step back Jay. The Bulls have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Caruso finds Jones. And the layup is good off the glass.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, I know they don't have mobile devices out there for texting, so they might as well talk to one another.
That was another look at our Mobile One drive of the game just a moment ago.
Yeah, he made that drive look easy, but that had a high degree of difficulty.
That one falls. Great assist by Dragic. Dragic has got his 4th assist in this one. Detroit has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the third. Diallo with the ball, and Drummond picks him up defensively. Again, the miss by the Pistons.
And you have to think that they're leading this game because of how they've controlled the boards tonight.
Lets it go from 11. And again, it's Chicago.
Since half, there's been a stark contrast between these teams. I'm talking about efficiency at the offensive end.
Yeah, this team did something in halftime, going from a mild-mannered half-court executing team to some heroic shooting in the second half. Now, say what you will about the value of the three-pointer, but those close-in looks are always plan A. Every trip down, get to the paint, get deep, score.
Knocks down the triple. Caruso's gotten his 3rd basket of the night.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Maybe trying to find a little bit more space and ball movement to get guys open at the three-point line.
Hey, no good.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
Pass to Caruso. Got it. Good job in the low post. Caruso's got 9 points. Bey against DeRozan. Now here's Bey. Shoots from the block. That one a little long. And so it's Chicago with an almost surefire victory here, up 32 at the end of the quarter and dominating. They're communicating well and stringing together. Moments ago from the huddle, let's listen in on Dwayne Casey.
All we got to do is move the basketball. The ball will find the...
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. We've got Tony Bradley, Patrick Williams out there with Andre Drummond. Then it's Kobe White, and it's Dragic in at the point. That's the 5 out there for the Bulls. Here's Knox. Oh, and Bradley with a block. And for players, greatness can be defined so many ways, but giving back has to be a component of that. Wouldn't you say, Grant?
Well, to whom much is given, much is expected. In BA, I agree 100%. Players today understand the impact that they can have on others. I love that about the league, the players, the coaches, everyone involved, using this gift to make a change and a positive impact throughout the world.
And it's Knox missing. Chicago has gotten 7 of 12 three-point attempts to fall. Here's Williams. And he banks in the layup. Williams has got 9 points now in the second half.
They've now had assists on each of their last 3 buckets.
They've been having major problems offensively.
Definitely in a bit of a dry spell.
For 3, Diallo. Detroit, no good that time either. Well, Chicago's shooting about 70% from the floor. Hard to do better than that. Williams from long range. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
They've had a hard time shutting down the three-point shot.
Here's Joseph, defended by Dragic. And it's in there.
The defense kind of opened up for him, and he took full advantage.
The Bulls have gone a perfect 3 for 3 here in the fourth. Here's White. Shot is good. Dragic making the play.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Livers. And the 3 off target.
He's not the guy that you want to give a wide open look from three-point range. They're lucky that that one doesn't cost them.
Bradley, that's good.
They're making it look easy out there, just having fun.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Pass to Diallo. And the rise of the internet has helped give players their own voice. But now with podcasts and other streams, Grant, they're also able to monetize their voice.
Yeah, players understand the value of their voice and also how to monetize that. Speaking directly to their fans, to their customers, using these different platforms. You know, I think broadcasters need, I think you and I need to have a podcast, BA.
For sure, although we can't afford you, though.
That might be true.
Inside, here's Livers. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist.
Now catching the lead pass at full speed, terrific anticipation, and the delivery on time, on target.
Drummond finds Dragic. White for 3. Drills it from deep.
Guys, he can't miss. I swear, he was trying to miss that. He did not miss. That means he can't miss.
A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth. The drive by Joseph. Not going to go that time. Some solid defense from Williams. Drummond passes to Williams. Back to Drummond. From deep. And the Bulls get it back. Goes back up. Bradley. That's good. Bradley's got 4 points this quarter.
Have to take care of the defensive boards better than that.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up second chance opportunities again and again.
A minute 58 left in the fourth quarter. Pass delivers. Now here's Noel. Here's Knox. And a miss there on the triple. The Bulls have gotten 7 of 9 from the floor in this fourth. Oh, a nice one-handed slam right there.
You gotta love his unselfishness, and you know his coach does as well.
Well, not just coach, but you can see it in the teammates, the way that they look at him. They appreciate it when he shares the ball like that.
Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Bulls.
And the disparity in the talent was obvious by the end. Sometimes you just don't have enough ammunition to compete.
Yeah, B.A., just a total beatdown. And the next time these teams meet, I can't imagine it'll be any different.
And reaching a nice milestone, an even 20 wins on the year. And even the opposing fans can't deny this was a sensational game for Nikola Vucevic.
Just really loved his activity level here tonight. Constantly mixed it up, and he threw himself into a lot of plays.
Burks passes to Diallo. To the middle. Here's Noel. And Noel hammers it down.
He knew exactly where his man was going to be. Outstanding lead pass.
Pass to Williams. And he makes it.
Finishing the game strong. This is how you shut the door on any hopes of a comeback.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
Caruso against Burks. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Here's Bradley. Pass to Drummond. Yes, it's good.
Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
Here's Duran. Off target at the rim. Caruso with it. Pass to Bradley. Lets it go from deep. Duran with the rebound. Now Burks. So no problem for Chicago as they get the win. Well, this might not have been the most competitive game we've ever seen, but you've got to appreciate their masterful performance.